Hello and welcome to Fundy Fortunes. Thank you for stopping by for a little visit. My name is Natalie, in case you didn't know. I am an empath and intuitive card reader. And what I have done here today is I'm going to do the mid-monthly readings for all the signs. We begin with the sign of Cancer. It's still their birthday month. I'd like to thank any of you that are returning visitors. Thank you for coming by and stopping to visit. Thank you for any likes that you may place, any shares of the video that you may do. That's all wonderfully appreciated. I really do appreciate you taking the time to do that. If you haven't become a subscriber to the channel yet, please click the little red subscribe button beneath this video window. And next time anytime Fundy Fortunes does a video and any postings on YouTube, you'll receive a message via your email. If you find that you like this reading and you'd like to continue on with the reading for a personalized reading, because this is a general reading for Cancer, so this may resonate with you and this may not resonate with you. But if you want to privatize that and make it all about you and only you, I do provide private readings or offer private readings. All the information is in the description box below this window. If you can't see it all, click that little more button. It expands it. You can see the rest. My address for my website is in there, and my email address as well. You just shoot me off an email if you'd like to have that done. All right, so Cancer. On with the reading. No messing around here in Fundy Fortunes. Let's get go here. These decks are brand new to me. Oceanic Tarot is what I use for all my online readings, and it fits in quite nicely for the Bay of Fundy here in Atlantic Canada. And I live right here on the coast, on the water. I have a cove in my backyard. Tide is in and high right now, and Crow Island just sits at the mouth of the cove here. So it's a real interesting place to live, and I like to share it with everybody. So let's see. I forgot to say as well, you can join Bay of Fundy Fortunes on Facebook if you'd like. We're found on there under Bay of Fundy Fortunes. All right, so the very first card that I got for you, Cancer, for the general energy over this reading is just a fantastic card. It's the Ace of Cups, and it represents love. Okay, so I got my book, although aces are all about new beginnings, no matter which ace turns up here. It's all about one door closing or something completing or finishing, and the doors are wide open for you to begin something new or something else. They are basically the same meaning for all your aces in that respect. Beginnings. The Ace of Cups, excuse me, is about love, and it's about matters of the heart, anything that you hold dear to you. I'm just going to read from my book here to give you a little bit more of a detail on that. This is for the general energy for this reading. The meaning of this card is love. The ace brings you your heart's desire as you find fulfillment through any artistic pursuit or new relationship. You may create a baby that is your project in your business, a book, planting a garden, or decorating your home. This card, along with the Queen of the Ocean, reveals pregnancy for some, motherhood, and joy. The ace, while being a positive card, can also bring emotions that feel overwhelming, but in a good way, in a loving way, a happy way. And if anything is on the off a little bit, it might be bittersweet. Some things we feel love and joy over, but there's an outer sadness associated with it, as in saying goodbye to somebody and wishing them well on their travels, somebody that's moving away from you that you care about very much. You're very happy for their move because they are happy, but on the other hand, you're feeling sad because the closeness will be removed from the relationship tangibly. Like maybe this is somebody you have coffee with every day or chat on the phone with, someone that you see. You're not going to be seeing them, so even though you're happy for them, you're sad at the same time. The advice of this card is to open your heart and trust. You need not be overwhelmed by emotion. Just be open to what comes to you. And the key words for this card are beginnings, passion, pregnancy, creativity, fulfillment, overflow of emotions, and intensity. Okay, so there's your general card for that. The next card that I pulled for you which was mentioned within the meanings of the Ace of Cups, and it's sitting right beside it. It's card number 1. And this card, when it falls in this placement, is all about finances, money, and work. Okay? So we have the Queen of the Ocean, and she represents abundance. And there's your abundance, and we'll bring her down here. She's Queen of the Ocean. Okay, Cancer. So this card is the mother card of the tarot. She brings happiness, abundance. She predicts contentment, loving partners, family, and contentment. She reassures you that needs will be met. Money will flow again. Harmony will rule at home. Spiritual growth, stability, creativity, fertility, pregnancy. Advice from time is this is the time to grow, to allow yourself to evolve, to invest in love, invest in home, projects, and spirituality. The keywords are growth, nurture, home, love, fertility, comfort, generosity. Right off the top, Cancer, I'm being nudged to say that your finances and the abundance factor behind this card is going to overlap into your personal life and into your home life in every good way that you can think of. Because you have abundance and abundance is becoming to you, it uplifts everything that really matters to you in your life. Well, they say money can't make you happy or won't buy happiness, but by golly, it can sure make the ride a lot easier. That's true in this case. For some of you, raises. For some of you, being the recipient of healthy amounts of money coming to you. This is going to allow you to do, say, home repairs, put in a new garden, a new patio, a pool. All the things are going to be, these things are going to be focused in on your home life. Anything to do with your family and the people that you love is going to be brought up in another notch and another level. I get a really good feeling from this card for you, Cancer. I hope it's for me because I'm a Cancer too. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the third card. And the third card is the High Priest, and he represents wisdom. This falls in the place of your love and relationships. Okay, so he's all about the keywords are education and traditional beliefs and ceremonies, unity, marriage, values, and authority. The advice is to listen to your inner wisdom, which will guide you to new educational paths, belief, or maybe even bring you to somebody that will become a teacher for you. He stands between the portal, between the realm of the divine and mortal man. His right hand is open, offering wisdom and knowledge. It's a great time for education for those of you wanting to fulfill an educational hunger, a need, an interest. I don't feel that this is education by force at all. I feel that this is all about wanting to better yourself. Some of you, I feel to tell you, will have some really deep, and for some reason the words juicy and meaty come in. Something of substance that you've been itching to get at, itching to learn more about, wanting to enrich your knowledge about. There's a real hunger there for that in a really great way. I feel a strong feeling about that. The card also represents the unity of two people. You may be feeling a little restricted, though, by other people's traditions and their beliefs. So this could be, I'm being nudged to tell you, the meeting of two people coming together for some of you. And what it is you're from one walk of life and they're from the other. Another, I shouldn't say the other, there's no one or two. Um, they may be of a completely genetic different background than you. Maybe you're black and they're white. Maybe, you're Asian and they're German, that kind of a thing. That much of a stark difference. There will be a very stark difference between the two of you. But karma is at work here, and so is destiny. It has brought you two together for a reason. For some of you, it's falling in love. For others of you, life lessons learned from somebody else. You'll be getting a wealth of information and saying, wow, I've never met anybody like that before. Wow, I had no idea. Wow, I'm finding this person so interesting, and I just want to sit and listen to them talk. and talk and talk. That's what I'm getting on that card. Have fun with that one. Your third card is the falls in the placement of your challenges for the rest of the mid-month of July, Cancer. And this is your challenge card. And it represents the sun. It is the sun, I should say, and it represents happiness. Now, when the sun comes up in your reading, it's all about joy. It's about positivity, happiness, signs of end to pressures and stress, spending time with your inner child, or even real children, trips, holidays, contentment, creativity, pursuits, hobbies, creative projects will grow. The advice of this card, and when this falls in the challenges position, the advice you listen to very carefully. That's where your challenges lie. That's why you're getting this card. All right, it's to guide you and give you a bit of advice. And the card is saying, enjoy your success. Your feelings are safe, and you're to appreciate the harmony that is around you. It's very key to do that. The words are growth, joy, children protection, holiday success, and contentment. The important feeling I'm getting off of this card for you, Cancer, for mid-month July is to throw yourself into your projects, anything that's personal for you, anything you're getting joy out of and love out of. Throw yourself into it. You can feel safe in what you're doing. I'm being nudged to tell you, you need to stop, to take the time. Don't get so caught up in everything and in yourself and in your own personal space and everything that it encompasses. To stop and take time to, you need to really stop and take time to appreciate it. I don't care if you're in the middle of swinging a hammer, painting a picture, mowing your lawn, planting some seeds, pulling some vegetables, going for a walk, talking to your bank, talking to your spouse, talking to your kids. Stop time and stay in that now position, in that moment, and appreciate. You know what? Even if it's negative, say, I'm grateful for this negative moment because I'll walk away learning something about it. There's lessons to be learned everywhere. You're preaching, I'm preaching to the choir here to myself because I always say thank you for the challenges because even though we shy away, we go, I don't want any challenges. That's the last thing I want in my life. We learn from these challenges after the fact into the future, which becomes our present. We stop and think back to the challenges and say to ourselves how much we dreaded that when that came up. When that challenge popped up, we were scared. We went tight all over in the tension, the stress. But after the fact, into the present, we look back on that challenge and we say, wow, am I ever glad that came? Because if that hadn't happened, this wouldn't have happened. If that thing hadn't happened, that challenge hadn't come at me, that scared me half to death, wondering how I would, climb over and get on top of that challenge and turn it into something else. If it hadn't been for that happening, which I thought was such a horrible thing and a bad thing, I wouldn't be where I am right now, which is absolutely amazing. Embrace the challenges and the negativity. Thank spirits. You're masters of the universe and the masters of the natural world order. Nature, thank them all for those negative moments. They will make you richer in the long run. Your last card of this reading is the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is the word that represents him is imagination. Here's your imagination, and there's your page. I love this. That dolphin is smiling, and the page holds one cup. And they are on a mission, and I will tell you why they're on a mission. When pages turn up, they're all about messages being brought forth, messages being sent forward for you, usually in the guise of a male entity, almost all the time. Let me read from the book. It's sometimes quite interesting to take it directly from there. The Page of Cups, the meaning is imagination. A young person or someone who is young at heart has much to offer you and others. Good company, fun, friendship. He or she also brings you the message that love is coming your way in the future. And when this page arrives in a reading, Your creative projects will also flourish, and so will your finances. The advice of this card is to enjoy the lighter side of life and allow yourself time to play and let your imagination run free. The key words for this card are companionship, outings, fun, playfulness, imagination, love, news, and finances. I forgot to tell you that the Page of Cups is also a message from Spirit, from our spirit guides, the masters of the universe and the masters of the natural world order, and from nature herself. This is the message from Spirit. Enjoy the lighter side of life and allow yourself time to play and let your imagination run free. And I feel to tell you with this card as well, this is my own feeling from Spirit, and that is the best thing you can do for yourself right now is to take a break. Just be in the moment and just enjoy what is around you. Go out and play like a child would play. Go out and play with the kids if you can find any. Go to the playground. If you have children, take them there. Take them to the beach. Play some beach ball with them. See the world through the eyes of a child. That's going to be a very enriching time for you. At the end of the day, when the sun's going down and twilight surrounds and encompasses you, you're going to find yourself smiling and thinking, it's days like these that I don't want to end. I'm being very moved by this card, Cancer. This is a beautiful card. You'll find yourself in the now without even thinking about it or putting any effort forth. Because of the day that you'll have and the break that you took because of all that, come that evening while you're sitting there with your hands folded behind your head and watching the sun go down and watching the blue hour come upon you, you're going to feel very enriched. And you're going to take something away from that it's going to stick with you for a while. And you're going to make a promise to yourself to do this more often. You just let everything go, all the responsibilities that you can, and I don't mean don't pay your bills and stuff. What I'm talking about is your immediate things that you are tied up in, projects and work at home, cleaning the house, cooking meals, preparing things, doing laundry and ironing, maybe spending time with friends. Put that on hold. Get out and surround yourself with the joy of youth and the joy of new and fresh energy. It's going to pay off for you in the long run. Now, I pulled a significator card. It was a pop-out. I have to take the pop-outs when they come. And this is your significator card for your reading. There's a reflection here from this card that it leaves an aura around the reading of things that may or could be or the chance of being. And what I pulled for you was Temperance, and it came up in reverse. And there's Temperance in reverse. Normally, this is how Temperance would look. Okay. Get my book out. I remember this is a very short one. Now, when it comes up upright, it means moderation, compromise, harmony, mixing separate elements into a whole. The reversed is conflict, lack of harmony, hostility, frustration, and impatience. I feel to tell you that if you don't follow the advice of the cards that I've already previously just laid out for you and given to you, if you get your nose out of joint, if you get your back up, if you tell yourself, I'm not doing any of that because I'm just not in the mood to do any of that, and I don't have time to do any of that, and I don't want nothing to do with any of that, that's going to be the result. Everything I just told you with the significator card, it won't go well for you. You have to reach out. You have to not even reach out. What you need to do is to sit back and do nothing. Let nature take its course. Let each moment be a moment unto itself. If you do these things, if you don't have preconceived notions or a sour attitude to Because what happened 5 minutes ago, yesterday, 2 days ago, a week ago, a month ago, a year ago, doesn't mean it needs to affect you right now. If you stop doing that, you open the doors and you allow everything else to come in. And boys, there's a lot of good stuff here for you for mid-month July, for this general reading for you, Cancer. I hope it applies to me. I hope that I can get something and it comes towards me, because this is a beautiful reading. So Cancer, as I've said, if you want a more personalized reading, those are provided for you, and I'd love to do it for you. Just send me off an email. For the rest of you, please enjoy the rest of July. Cancer, this was a great reading, and it was a really good atmosphere, and my spirit inside is going to smile about this reading for a little while before it starts to fade off into the background. But I'll even maybe probably learn some lessons on this myself. So that is it for this time, and I'll probably see you back in August. Please come back and visit, and please subscribe. You never know what tomorrow's going to bring. Yeah, you never know. Come back and check it out. Thank you for stopping by. Goodbye.